This is the Ise Jingu Shrine, a Shinto temple in the Mie Prefecture in Japan. In many ways, this shrine is ancient. For the past 1,300 years, it's been ceremoniously taken apart and rebuilt with new materials every 20 years. Some records suggest that this practice has gone on for the past 2,000. Its structure is modeled after the style of ancient grain warehouses, and it's rebuilt with Japanese cypress that's sourced from a dedicated nearby forest. It has a traditional thatched roof made from grass and forked finials. Similar to the Jenne Mosque and Nubian pyramids that we've learned about, this is a process that requires dedicated community engagement. It's not just about the fidelity of the structure. It's about preserving tradition, making a holy place seem eternal, and maintaining a feeling of stasis in a changing world through meticulous recreation. The construction of this building is ahead of its time. It's innovative, it's almost biomorphic. The thatched roof absorbs rain and moisture during the monsoon season, which weighs the structure down, compresses the walls, and seals the gaps between the boards. Later in the summer, the roof dries out and the walls decompress, allowing circulation and airflow during the hottest months of the year. It functions almost as a living organism. It expands, it contracts, it breathes, it renews itself. This system is only made possible through the repeated maintenance and replacement of the structure, rather than replacing the structure only after it deteriorates. This being said, the role of stasis in a world of simultaneous rapid change and inertia in the face of crisis is one that needs to be investigated. I want to show you a more contemporary example of a structure that either purposefully or incidentally repeated the same attitude towards architecture. This is the Nakagin Capsule Tower in Tokyo. The architect is Kisho Kurokawa, and it was completed in 1972. It's probably the most notable example of the Japanese metabolism movement, which was a movement that prioritized replacing the old with the new and focused on modeling the building as a microcosm of an organically evolving city. The design consists of 145 discrete capsules, miniature apartments that were intended to be renewed, replaced, and updated every 25 years to account for erosion and to accommodate the rapid growth of technology. Unfortunately, twice that amount of time has passed, and the building stands in the same state as when it was built, just worse. Pipes have eroded and leaked. Walls have rotted. There's mildew. There's asbestos. 30 of the 145 capsules are unfit for use and have been abandoned. There's now netting around the building to keep debris from falling on the street around it. Unsurprisingly, but tragically, this building has been condemned for demolition. Capsules have already been removed, and some of them have been sent to museums. The Capsule Tower should have been a contemporary equivalent to the Ise Jingu Shrine, only secular and with a greater capacity for flexibility. For many reasons, legal, financial, social, logistic, this building was never given the chance to metabolize. We've seen that this model of architecture can work. It's worked for 1,300 years. The issue lies in our pervasive global attitude of reckless, short-sighted consumption, discarding the old rather than repurposing, or even better, designing with the intent to evolve. That attitude is reflected in our architecture. I don't think that modularity, adaptability, and a resurgence of metabolism on their own are the answer to our current crises between ecology and the built environment, but I do believe they suggest an optimistic direction and a historical precedent for the future of architecture.